everybody, welcome back. BreakingKode plays Pokemon Blue. We're going to be heading off to Cinnabar Mansion. So there's a couple of things that happened between this video and the last one. I lost the save file for the recording. Not the recording itself, just the save for it. So I had to do everything all over again. It's not that big a loss though, because I managed to get back to where I was before. I accidentally caught a seal. The result of me hammering on that A button too much. And after that I did some level raising, as you can clearly see. Everybody's level 47. I caught a few things as well. I caught a Magmar, and I'm pretty sure I caught a Ponyta as well. Ponyta's name is Shadowfax, Lord of the Rings reference, if you didn't know that already. It's blindingly obvious. And Magmar, I kind of forget his name actually. I'd have to go back to the PC box and check. But anyway, we're gonna go on here. When we pause the whatever. Pokemon Mansion, if you didn't know, was like a lab, and it was like the birthplace of Mewtwo. Sorry. Eating dinner while recording this. Anyway. Well, I don't remember everything from the Pokemon movie, but Mew gave birth to Mewtwo, and they raised it, I guess, for years upon years in the labs. And he got real pissed that they were just using him just for research like a guinea pig. He blew the place up. So there's your rudimentary explanation for what the hell's happened here. And this guy's just in the way when I wanted to read that book. You can go screw a goat. That's what I think you can do. It's Ninetales. I like Ninetales, but I like Arcanine better. Too bad I chose Pokemon Blue. Oh well. I'm not gonna cry over it. I also found a way of the save state shortcuts for the BGB emulator. F2 saves the state. F3 opens up a window that lets you choose which state you want, and F4 loads it. Anyway, yeah, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo, so I'm not just talking out of my ass here. Okay, we picked up a max potion, and we've now encountered something. The off-camera grinding sessions weren't that fun. I kept getting poisoned like every 2 encounters because these fucking Grimers mucked almost everything here. I think I even got poisoned by frickin' Magmar once. I'm not sure. I don't know if Magmar has smog in this generation. Ha. We are currently in the red zone, because everything is red. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. Obviously they're talking about Mew. Aw, Bullpups. It's kind of cute. I was just listening to Fear Factory like 10 minutes ago while I'm cooking up some chicken fingers. Useless information that you didn't need to know. Isn't that awesome? Anyway, this mansion is full of secrets and surprises. Yeah, I did. While I was in here, I didn't grab anything. Like, I wanted to keep the thing as bare bones as I could, so you could see everything on here. Yeah, this floor has like the highest level Pokemon. Grimer and Muck show up more in the blue version, which I hate. And coughing and wheezing show up more in Pokemon Red. Oh. It's just the way it goes. But Magmar does appear here in the blue version, and I caught one, so... Well, maybe I'll show it to you after, if you're lucky. Another thing, Aerodactyl, Kite the Aerodactyl will not be joining us after all, because I checked up on his Generation 1 moveset, and it is the shit. He is not able to learn a single rock type move, so he can't get STAB from that. His only like decent move that he gets is almost literally Hyper Beam. I mean, come on. Now, that actually is a really good move, because Aerodactyl has really high attack and high speed, but it's kind of... I don't know. I think they just really fucked up with him. As a result, Garth is staying on the team. Oh, shit. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention. And that's what happens when I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so you're protected against special attacks. Hi, Kaiser. Sorry the dog wandered into my room. They're probably going to be barking any minute now. Just warning you. Anyway, you go down here. There's a scientist waiting for you here. And then you go downstairs, the secret key's down there, along with Blizzard and Solar Beam. Blizzard is kind of broken in this generation. And by broken, I mean it has 90 accuracy and has a 30% chance of, like, freezing. Thanks for that information, Zazio. It really is a good move, and I would have teached it to, Cloyster if, like, I wasn't so anal about fucking accuracy. Because I still think... I like super accurate attacks, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm such a big fan of the Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower moves. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I caught a Ponyta. No, they're not that useful. I'll just kill him for experience. Carbos. Wait, don't I have 2 of those now? Wow. Let's see. Who deserves it more? I'll give it to Wayne, who could use it. I also learned that Flareon can learn Flamethrower via level up. When it can't later on. That's actually kind of a hilarious thing about... Out. Sorry, again, dog is making my life hell. All the EV evolutions have a very high special in this generation. Every single one of them. I think their differences are in attack, defense, and hit points. I'm not actually sure. I know Jolteon excels in speed, Flareon attack, and Vaporeon in hit points. None of them really excel in defense. But hey, that's just the way it goes. All of them have a really good special, so... I wasn't paying attention. Do you level up? No. Okay, this book. Mewtwo is far too powerful. Yeah, let's skip the books. No, not while I'm recording, Kaiser. Go up, go away. Go up, go. Out. That's what I get for leaving my door open. much preferred that. Yeah, this mansion isn't too hard. It's just it just gets a little tedious moving around trying to hit switches while avoiding all the wild Pokemon. I'll tell you something though. They're not that much of a. They're not. What am I trying to say here? They give off good experience. Ponyta especially. It's just beware of poison type moves, man. This is a great place to train psychic types and ground types because of all the, especially ground types because of all the fire ones here too. This is like Starmie's like Dream Place or something. If you're wondering where I'm going, yeah, there is an item over here. A forest store. I think there's a rare candy coming up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna kill all the Ponytas here. Oh. Yeah, once again, I am not paying attention, and I kept my cloister out. No problem, we can just deal with this Ponyta. Okay. This hasn't been the most tedious of the segments. And I'll just be a lazy git and use an escape rope to get out of here. Because I don't want to have to trek through here more than I need to. I will, however, deal with the Ponyta. Because, as I said, awesome experience. Vulpix, no. They have ridiculous move sets too. I was training on the Vulpix one time and it has such a troll move set. Quick attack, Tail Whip, Confuse Ray, and Roar. It doesn't even have any fire attacks. It's just, it Confuse Rays you, and while you try to kill it, you hurt yourself in your confusion. And then it roars you away. So you took damage for freaking nothing. Of course, it'll use Tail Whip so you hurt yourself more in your confusion. But damn. I swear, it was such a troll moveset. I think we're good. Unless Wayne can pull a rabbit out of his hat here. Oddly enough, that leaves me with an odd mental image. Classy Victory Bell. Top hat wearing Victory Bell. Now I just have this mental image of a Victory Bell, like a top hat, like on top of its mouth covering a leaf, and like wearing a monocle and having a cannon on its big leaves. I don't ask me where that came from. I don't even know. Turn it up, please. Yep. This is all we have to do. All that must be done. Whoa. Hitting the wrong key there. And as you can see, Body Slam was working out well for Victory Bell. Still gutted that Cloister couldn't learn it, but hey. Alright. Well. That's Solar Beam. Okay, and that is the secret key. Let's get out of here. Yeah, there's probably like a change in items. You might notice that I am have only one Great Ball remaining too. I wasted a lot of them on the Magmar. I caught the Ponyta first, and then I was trying to throw Great Balls at the Magmar. It just kept popping out. But anyway, I should probably show you the Magmar. So give me a second here. I'm gonna save the state. Oh, that's so useful. Duckman. Yeah, that was him. I was like a really inappropriate age when I was watching that show, and I really shouldn't have been. Duckman was like an adult show, but you probably all knew that. I was like 8 or 9 when I started watching that. Needless to say, I didn't understand it at all. All I remember is there was this gigantic duck woman with tits, and it was going through a city all Godzilla like. But whatever. I just named the Magmar that. Don't ask. I don't know how these things come into my head. I'm a very strange individual. Oh, good. That means we don't have to get burned here. Let's pull out Garth and hope he doesn't get turned into fried chicken wings. Yeah, he has agility now instead of Leer. That's for taking out shit like Alakazam. Mm-hmm. Yep. You better surrender. Oop. Yeah, in case you didn't know about this gym, if you want to bypass all the trainers, you go over to these things and you answer the question. They'll give you a question, and if you answer it correctly, you can pass them without having to fight them, the trainers. I prefer fighting the trainers, so it's good experience before the blame. Because his last Pokemon, it is no joke, man. I'm not even kidding. It's also probably one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Yes, if you've played this game before, you know what it is. You're smart. You have good memories. Good times, my friends. Another Ninetales. I don't even know how powerful Fly is in this generation. I remember it being like 90 or 95, and Drill Peck has 80 power, but when I used Fly during a training session, it seems to do just the same amount of damage as Drill Peck. I could look it up, but yeah. There was no get there yet, I was delayed. Yeah. Yes, I will win. You don't need to be a freaking bookworm to win. Super nerds. I tell ya. Charmander. I noticed that we're getting like close to the end of this LP. So, because all we have to do after this is just get to Viridian, fight Giovanni, then beat up our rival and go to the Pokemon League. And that should be it. Maybe I'll do some side stuff. I'm kind of deciding on what the next LP I should do. I suggested to Josh, aka Wowie, that he do like Mega Man Legends 1 or 2 or the Misadventures of Tron-Bon, but since he's doing his Pokemon Gold run at the moment, I might actually take that LP up myself. It is kind of long though, and I would like kind of a break before taking on a longish LP again, so I might do another game. It's been on my mind. It's a Sega Genesis game. Looney Tunes themed Escape from Mars starring Taz. I used to play that all the time when I was 7 years old. It was actually really fun, and it's pretty... Looking back upon other videos, it's pretty damn hard. And I've surprised myself, apparently. Because I know I beat that game like several times. Yeah, you can see Starfire now has Fire Spin instead of Ember. And that's gonna hurt. Not that much, though. But yeah. Tell me if I should do Misadventures of Tron Bonne or Escape from Mars starring Ted. I'm quite happy to do either. Or if you have another LP suggestion, please tell me what it is. Put it in the comments and I'll get back to you. Because I would like to do like a blind LP sometime. Oh, you tried, didn't you? Yes, you did. Fire Spin's the fire version of rap. It could get annoying. Luckily, we escaped with minor injuries. Again, we are delayed even though there was no gate. I wonder why that is. It's a burglar. I wonder why it's your favorite. Whatever. Sorry about that. On with the status quo. Quo, Q, QO. However it's pronounced. I know I don't pronounce many words correctly. But tomato is tomato and potato is potato, so I really don't give a shit. Alright, Sand Slash is my secret weapon against Blaine. So it's not so secret anymore. I also would like to say that guest commentaries are still quite possible. I broke one of my power supply cords the other day for an old laptop that I had and was using with Josh where he was using to communicate with Josh during the guest commentary, but anyway. I don't really need that anymore either. I guess commentaries are still possible with only 2 computers. Yeah, I had 3 computers set up. Anyway, it's time to duel it out with Blaine. It's time to duel! Yes, I made a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Shut up. Yu-Gi-Oh was cool. Agility doesn't save you against quick attack, you fool. Yes, oh thank God. I wanted to level up. Wait, what? Rage? I don't remember that being in the moveset. I don't want to learn Rage. Ponyta. Alright, Tara, you're up. Redeem for yourself for all the shit that you did in the Teen Titans animated show. You've done bad things. You're a very bad girl. Oh, I'm sorry, you're a very bad Sand Slash. Like I give a shit. Oh. No, I don't want to change Pokemon. I want Terra fighting every single one of these. What? Oh my God. Talk about your terrible AI. Oh my God. Did Blaine just completely waste... Wait, you're not even supposed to be able to do that. And that thing just roared Terra. Now that would have been useful from Generation 2 and on, but come on. Oh my god, Blaine, come on, that was so anticlimactic, man. You're one of my favorite gym leaders. Yeah, that's also another thing. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, I can't remember if I did. But apparently when you get a badge, your stats rise. I've never seen this, ever. I've done this with ROMs, the cartridges, every single time, and I've not fucking once seen evidence that your stats go up after you earn a badge. Well, anyway, now that we've done that, I think we're gonna call this segment a wrap. Oop. We don't need to get into Blaine's gym anymore. So the secret key can go away. But yeah, I'm gonna call this a segment. Tell me what LP I should do next. I would love to hear from you guys. I will not turn it down if I can help it. I've been looking for a PS1 emulator, just in case you guys want me to do the Misadventures of Trombone. That ROM itself, I think, is really hard to find as well. I'm not quite sure, but I'll try and find it. But either way, you guys are awesome. Thanks for responding to my questions in the video description, and next time we're gonna head back up to Pallet Town and then to Viridian City to challenge Giovanni and get the Earth Badge. So until then, stay frosty.